Welcome to this morning yoga stretch sequence to undo the stickiness and stiffness that can accumulate in the body from a night's rest. Thank you for joining me on this journey of mastering relaxation. Meet your body where it is today. If any of the poses does not serve your body, you can skip it, modify, or find a different variation of it. Grab any props that you feel that you may need. I will be using a yoga block. And remember, your body is the guru. Honor and listen to it. Let's begin our practice in easy seated pose. You can sit up on a block, a blanket, or a bolster. Draw the spine up towards the sky. Relax the hips and knees down. And then draw the right ear towards the right shoulder, stretching into the left side of the neck. You can always hold it here, or you can bring the right hand to the side of the head and then stretch out the left arm to the left, palm facing away, flexing the fingers towards the shoulder. Just add gentle resistance to the head to stretch out that whole neck and shoulder line. We're going to position the hand as if you're opening up the lid of a huge jar, rolling the shoulder head forward and back. Release the left fingertips to the ground, and then bring the chin towards the right underarm and position the hand on the back of the head, stretching the back of the neck. Release your head and let's come back to center. And just take some neck circles, feeling where the neck is today. Bring the head back to center. Take the left ear towards the left shoulder now. And then to move deeper, you'll place the left hand on the left side of the head, stretching out the right arm to the right, palm facing out, flexing the right fingertips towards the shoulder. Continue to draw the shoulders down even in this position. And then we're going to position the hand as if we're opening the lid of a jar, inviting more movement into the arm and shoulder, and see how this changes the stretch in the side of the neck. Release and draw the chin down towards the left underarm. Place the hand on the back of the head, right fingertips to the ground, breathing and stretching into the back of the neck. We're going to release the head and continue with some neck circles. Bring the head back to center and interlace the fingers in front of you, palms facing up. Draw the palms up towards your chest and then exhale, push the palms away. Take an inhale and send the arms up overhead, palms face up. Take an exhale to release. Inhale, interlace the fingers, draw the palms up, and then use your exhalation to push the palms away. Take an inhale, draw the arms up overhead. Exhale to release the arms down. One more time. Interlacing the fingers, drawing them up towards the chest. Exhale, push the palms away, draw the shoulders down. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale to release. At this point, you can stay seated on your prop, or you can move it and set it off to the side. Let's move into a side stretch. Plant the left hand across from the left hip on the ground. And take an inhale and draw the right arm up overhead. Send the right fingertips over to the left. Root down through the legs and the hips. Draw the shoulders down. Roll the right shoulder back, send the chest forward. And then bend the right elbow and bring the right hand to the back of the head. Push the head into the hand, send the right elbow back. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale to spinal twist to the left. Right hand to the left knee, left hand rests behind the hips. Use your inhalation to grow tall through the spine, drop the shoulders, and exhale to twist deeper from the belly button region. Inhale back to center, arms up overhead. Exhale, plant the right hand on the ground and stretch the left arm over to the right. And then bend the left elbow, bring the left hand to the back of the head, and revolve and open your chest forward. Send the left elbow back. Use your inhalation to draw the arms up overhead, come back to center. Exhale to spinal twist over to the right, taking your gaze over to the left or the back corner of the room. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, folding forward over the legs. And you can invite some neck movement here, keeping the upper body soft. Inhale, come upright, and then switch the cross of the legs. Opposite shin in front, and then exhale, hinge forward from the hips for a forward fold. Draw your heart center forward. Breathe and feel the stretch in the lower back and in the hips. Inhale to release. Let's find our way into tabletop position. Stack the knees right under the hips and the wrists right under the shoulders. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Use your inhalation to tilt the tailbone up, draw the shoulders back, send the heart forward. Exhale, belly button towards the spine as you push the ground away. Inhale to lengthen the spine, heart forward, tailbone up. Exhale, push into the hands and shins to round the upper back. Take cat-cow for 2 more rounds. Come back to a neutral spine. We're going to take a side stretch. Lift the right leg up, toes pointed down. Cross the right leg over the left and set the right toes down. Gaze back at the right foot. The right leg comes back to center. And then take the right toes over to the left, looking back, feeling the stretch on the right side of the body. Right leg back to center. Then take it over to the left and hold. Bring the right leg back to center and let's move over to the left side. Draw the left leg up and back behind you, and then cross it over to the right, bringing the left toes to the ground. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left toes to the right. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, crossing the left leg over the right. Hold it here as you breathe into the left side of the body. Release and come back to center. Spread the fingers nice and wide and tuck the back toes under. On your next exhalation, push the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Release your spine, keep a deep bend in the knees if the back body is tight. And then walk your dog, pedaling out through the feet. Push into the ground and push the shoulders away from the ears. And wrap the muscles of the upper arms outward. Come to center And then roll the spine forward into a plank pose. Then bend the knees and exhale back into downward dog. We're going to do that a few more times. Roll forward, taking your time, into a plank, and then bend the knees, pushing back into downward dog. Take this flow 2 more times. Take your time and feel the different sections of your spine. Exhale into downward dog. And then take an inhale and step the right foot forward to the outside of the right hand, coming into lizard pose. Gently place the left knee down and tuck the left toes. And you can use blocks under the hands to bring the ground higher. Send the heart forward, draw the shoulders down, soften the upper back, and hug your right knee in towards the right arm. Take an inhale to release, push back into downward facing dog. Let's move over to the left side. Left foot comes up to the outside of the left arm. Gently place the right knee down and tuck the toes. Left ankle is under the left knee. Soften the hips, soften your shoulders. Make sure you're not clenching any muscles anywhere else in the body. Release the left leg back into tabletop position. Keep the hips stacked right over the knees. Walk the hands forward, melting the heart center down and the forehead down for puppy pose. Keep the arms engaged by pushing into the palms. Slightly engage the muscles of the abdomen and draw the shoulders away from the ears. Allow the upper back to release and soften. Inhale, push into the hands. Tuck the toes under and push back into downward facing dog. And then use your inhalation to walk the hands back towards the feet, coming into a forward fold. Depending on how your hips and hamstrings feel today, you may want to take the feet out wider than the hips or as wide as the mat. Put a deep bend in the knees. Let the upper body melt forward and shake out the head yes and no, releasing the neck and the head. Then straighten the legs a little bit, getting deeper into the hamstrings. And take a hold of opposite elbows and sway the upper body from side to side, releasing the lower back. You can keep the feet as is or bring the ankles right under the hips. Take an inhale, bring the hands to the shins and come up to a flat back. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, hands on the shins. Flat back, draw the heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale to melt in deeper. Inhale up, find your flat back. Exhale to move deeper into your forward fold. Take an inhale and come halfway up. And then exhale to walk the hands out into a plank position and just come to lie flat onto your stomach. Let's take Sphinx pose. Place the elbows right under the shoulders with the elbows, shoulders distance apart. Then bring the forearms forward, fingertips forward. Roll the shoulders back, send the heart center forward. Soften the upper back and tilt your chin down to keep the back of the neck in line and soft. Soften the buttocks and the muscles of the legs as you press your pelvis into the ground. Release and draw the hands by the lower ribs and then push the upper body up into upward facing dog. Shoulders back and down, heart forward. And then exhale, big toes come to touch, take the knees out wide for child's pose. You can always rest the head on a block or a blanket. Soften the upper back, soften the hips back, and relax the shoulders away from the ears. Melt your heart center towards the ground. Inhale, come up to release child's pose. Find your way into easy seated pose. Relax the backs of the hands on the knees. Draw the shoulders down, the palms face up. Take this moment of stillness and quiet time for yourself before you begin your day. And I invite you to set an intention for your day. Maybe it's to move throughout your day with more peace of mind, more presence. Whatever it is, hold on to it. And to end our practice, I share a piece from Ushiba Morihei's The Art of Peace. Life is growth. If we stop growing, technically and spiritually, we are as good as dead. The art of peace is a celebration of the bonding of heaven, earth, and humankind. It is all that is true, good, and beautiful. Take an inhale and sweep the arms out, around, and up. Move slowly and intentionally, as if you were gathering all the energy of your intention in between the palms of your hands. And then draw the palms of your hands to your forehead as a reminder that you are the master of your Zen. Palms come to rest at the lips as a reminder to communicate our truth with authenticity and kindness. Palms rest at the heart center as a reminder to know thyself and love thyself. Thank you for practicing with me. Peace and ease to you. If this session helped you, please share it with someone that it can help. Subscribe, like the video, and hit that notification bell so you'll be aware of when I post and we can practice together. I hope you feel well and have a great day. Until next time.